Sean Strickland spars Michel Pereira in preparation for his upcoming fight against Anthony Hernandez on February 21st.
No, Brazilians, they will die for nothing, dude. These Brazilians, you guys have no idea. Like, you can put a Cheeto in the ring and they will die for that Cheeto. Like, I mean, I respect these a lot. How's the fight, Michelle?
Everyone's trying to kill you today.
It's good, I need.
We have another update regarding Ilia Topuria's ongoing divorce from his wife Georgina. Last week, reports emerged claiming that Georgina accused Ilia of domestic abuse and demanded a significant amount of money. Since then, she has received a large amount of backlash online. Today, Georgina reported to the National Police that she has been subjected to threats and harassment on social media connected to her divorce from Ilia. Carlos Prates revealed that Dana White gave the green light to a title shot after he finished Leon Edwards in the first round.
Is that the goal? Is that the aim to become champion?
Yeah.
Because you're already in the conversation, right?
Yeah. I think the last time when I was on the check weight against Leon, I asked Dana, he said, if I knock him out of the first round, the title shot's mine? And he said, yeah. Yeah, you know, and also I was not planning to film it, but I was with Meta glasses. They sponsored me for that fight.
So you have it on tape.
And they post, you know.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, everybody started to share on Instagram, and I was like, oh my God, I was worried about he would get mad or not, you know.
Yeah.
Because I forgot. They asked me to go to the check weights, the weigh-ins with the glass, and I just shake his hand and say, hey, if I knock Leon the first round, the title shot's mine. I say, done. I say, yeah. I say, yeah, for sure.
Colby Covington mocked Tyron Woodley after he was knocked out by Anderson Silva in a boxing match over the weekend. Colby is set to wrestle Luke Rockhold at RAF 5 on January 10th and says that after that match, he'd be open to running it back with Woodley.
Damn, Woodley, how the mighty have fallen. I know people like to say don't kick a man while he's down. It's in poor taste. But personally, I say that's the best time to kick a slime bag like you, because you're easier to reach. You used to fight for championships. Now you're out here selling the last of your dignity, taking beatings from YouTubers and geriatrics so you could pay off your baby mamas. You should be retired on a beach somewhere drinking Mai Tais, but instead you're face down, ass up in a boxing ring posing for dude wipe promos. I know you got mouths to feed, Woodley. I know your brand is at an all-time low. We all know you need the money. You know, I've always been here to pick you up when you're down, Tyron. So let me help you one more time. Quit boxing, because you never were a boxer. You were an All-American and Big 12 champion in wrestling. So come on over to Real American Freestyle, and after I mop the mat with Luke Rockhold January 10th, you can take your chance at redemption. Let me put you out of your misery and end you for good. You know how to contact my people. Give them a call.
Andrei Arlovski made an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show yesterday and spoke on his altercation with streamer Jack Doherty and his friends over the weekend. Jack put the full blame on Andrei, saying that he bumped into him on purpose and threw a kick at him for no reason. Here's what Andrei had to say in response.
So what do you think of that? He's saying you started it.
Everybody fucking blame old dog, old guy. Listen, and I spent some time to read those comments, and 99% think you're full of guy. So
I love it. What do you, Andrei? You're
listen,
yes.
Listen, Phil, like 25 plus years in the business. You think I don't have enough fighting time in an octagon, in a cage, in the ring, in a practice, and I'm stupid enough. I understand if I would be by myself and I would be drunk, what happens? But you know, video shows clearly, like, come on, guy. I tried to ask him what's going on and got punched right away. It is what it is.
Jack Doherty responded by posting this video on X, saying him and his friends would be willing to get in the ring with Andrei.
Or we could 3v1 Andrei, and it'll be all three of us in the ring with him. And yeah, he doesn't stand a chance. I think all three of us can easily take him, and maybe 4v1 him. But you guys let us know, or it could just be me and my security guard versus Andrei. But you guys decide. Let us know in the comments.
Security guard was there.
Huh?
He's lucky your security guard was there.
Oh no, he's lucky. Yep.
Sean O'Malley wants to rematch Petr Yan at the White House if he beats Song Yadong at UFC 324.
Dude, I just have a whole new energy. I'm very excited about this fight. When Petr beat Rob, I got a whole new level of just like mental switch and just like, I'm gonna go out there and beat Song and me and Petr at the White House. Like, I just don't see any other, I don't see it, and I could be wrong. It just makes sense. And people right now are like, you're coming off 2 losses. I don't want to see it. We don't want to see that fight. Tell me that January 25th. I have to put on a masterclass performance. It might be a 15-minute clinic. It might be a KO. Yeah. I don't want to. We want to see Rob versus Petr. We want to see Petr. So, you ain't gonna want to see anyone else other than me versus Petr at the White House. There's not gonna be. And if you don't want to see that, okay, I won't. I'll fight. I'll sit down. I'll just chill. Who else is gonna have that White House? Pereira's not on the card. Ilia's not gonna be on the card. Connor, who knows? John Jones supposedly isn't gonna be on the card. Who the f they're gonna have? But seriously, who the f else they gonna have?
Michael Bisping totally disagrees with the notion that Jake Paul showed unbelievable heart in the boxing match with Anthony Joshua.
A great game plan and preparation, unbelievable heart. And the reality is...
Hold on, first off, it wasn't unbelievable heart. He was dancing around, and there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that because we have weight classes for a reason. But it wasn't unbelievable heart, right? It was a good show. It was a great show.
Jake lost because of the size difference, not because of the skill difference. AJ was hanging on that neck, pushing him down. And when you have someone that heavy constantly doing that, it does suck the energy out of you.
So Jake Paul lost because of the skill difference, not the size difference. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, insult this guy. I'm not, but I'm as a fighter, as a former fighter, as someone that's very experienced in the world of mixed martial arts and combat sports in general, right? This is a crazy shout. He lost because he was smaller. He lost because of the size difference. He also lost because he had no business being in there with him. Anthony Joshua is by far a better boxer. Of course he is. You know this. Watch it. Every one of you watching this knows that. I know that. The whole world knows that. And of course, this guy's his manager, so he's going to spin it. But there is a reason why we have managers. We have managers to protect us from ourselves.
Luke Rockhold doesn't think Paddy Pimblett has rightfully earned a lightweight title shot. Paddy is set to face Justin Gaethje for the interim belt at UFC 324, and Rockhold believes the UFC basically gifted it to him. Speaking to Submission Radio, Rockhold said, "I think they're trying to do anything they can to put little Paddy into a title situation. I'm annoyed with fighters that think the interim title means anything. You see guys like Justin Gaethje and he knows it. He knows that none of that really means much to him because he wants to be the real champion. Then Paddy is talking about he's going to be a champion and this and that. It's already there. It's like that belt means something? Come on. They're doing anything they can to get Paddy the best matchups to be a champion and bring that love back to the UK. So I don't know. It's not my favorite." Justin Gaethje's coach scored higher on the punching machine than both Gaethje and Kamaru Usman.
Oh my gosh. No step. That's a lefty? Yes. Okay, let me do it for you. Let me show you.
Hey, watch the after effect.
Jesus fuck. What are you
Hold
doing?
fast.
You're like 203 right now. Jesus.
Luke's got the lead right now with the left hand.
He beat 865? Better? I'm done.
All right.
Oh, I'll kill him with the right.
You can't even leave that on that.
It's broken. It's broken. It's broken.
Ariel Helwani thinks Andrew Tate losing to Chase Damore was the biggest fraud check of all time. Ariel totally shuts down comparisons between Tate losing to Chase and Jake Paul losing to Anthony Joshua.
Is it fair to say that of all the discussions we've had over this topic over the course of the year and throughout our lives as combat sports, whatever you want to call us, pundits, journalists, whatever the hell it is you want to call us, is it fair to say that the greatest fraud check of all time happened on Saturday when Andrew Tate lost to Chase Damore? This might be the quintessential fraud check because his whole thing is alpha male, the man, commenting on other fighters. And the best part is the cope. And look, I have respect for everyone who steps through the ropes. I don't care if it's misfits, amateur, pro, you're a veteran, you're a rookie. But him trying to break it down like what he did against Chase and what Jake did against Anthony are two of the same things is hilarious to me. Like to describe Chase in the same breath, with all due respect, as Anthony freaking Joshua. Like you went in there against Chase Damore, Misfits champion. Jake went in there against Anthony Joshua. These two things are not like each other. Completely not like each other. He should have never taken this fight. If there was any sort of doubt about him winning, he should have never taken this fight. And now he's going online and he's doing the babyface thing of like, you have to live and I'd rather try and fail. No, that's not who you are. Your persona has nothing to do with failure. Your persona is about winning. Your persona is about achieving wealth and success. Your persona is not about trying and hey, if you don't succeed, you gave it the old college try. That is the antithesis of everything that you have spewed over the past 5 or so years. So miss me with the like, I'm proud of myself for trying. And I went in there against the champion who's really good. No, you didn't. You went in there and you looked awful and you failed.
Despite going 6-0 in the UFC since signing with the promotion, Rinat Fakhretdinov was not re-signed. He was tied with Shavkat Rakhmonov for the longest undefeated streak in the welterweight division, and won his last fight with a 54-second KO. He addressed the situation on Telegram. He said, "No one fired me. The contract expired and for certain reasons it wasn't renewed. The offers are already pouring in, and with a very different pay." Now, many people in the MMA community are speculating that Rinat was cut due to the fact that he's Russian. This user writes, "Expect more of this and an overall reduction in Russian fighters on the roster. UFC is a business. Money is the bottom line. Forget sport or meritocracy. The vast majority of Russian fighters, as elite as they've shown themselves to be, do not generate revenue." This user writes, "Rinat Fakhretdinov is released by the UFC after going 6-0-1 in the promotion. Why, you might ask? First off, it's not the best versus the best anymore. Second off, they don't want any more Russians fighting in the UFC. This is the reason that many Russians fight under different flags. What do you guys think? Do you think the UFC should have re-signed Rinat? Post your thoughts in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Ham Daniel. It says, "Stop with Tate news." The second one's from John Herb's Bro Science. It says, "Jack, Arlovski kicked me. Bro, if Arlovski kicked you, you would be dead." And the final one's from Clay Biggs. It says, "That's why Tate refused to fight Darren Till." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.